Welcome to Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot, your daily dose of the latest in cryptocurrency news, market insights, and blockchain trends. Let's get started. Bitcoin has crossed below its 365-day moving average, and quantum computing worries are back on the table. Let's dive into what's moving markets this week. Multiple analysts from CryptoQuant are warning that Bitcoin has entered a bear market. The cryptocurrency currently trades at $88,568, down roughly 30% from its all-time high of $126,000 set back in early October. The key technical signal: Bitcoin dropped below its 365-day moving average, a level that has historically separated bull markets from bear markets. The catalyst isn't supply-side mechanics, but weakening demand. CryptoQuant points to three major demand waves since 2023: the US spot ETF launch, Trump's presidential election win, and corporate Bitcoin treasury adoption. Those catalysts have largely exhausted themselves. US spot Bitcoin ETFs shifted from accumulation to net selling, with holdings declining by approximately 24,000 Bitcoin in late 2025. That's around $2.1 billion in outflows during Q4 alone. Now here's where it gets interesting. New whale buyers now account for nearly 50% of Bitcoin's realized cap, up dramatically from the pre-2025 average of 22%. These are primarily institutions and ETFs purchasing at higher price levels. Short-term holder supply expanded by about 100,000 Bitcoin over 30 days to reach an all-time high. This suggests fresh demand is still entering the market, but it's happening at elevated prices, anchoring the network's aggregate cost basis higher. CryptoQuant projects a potential cycle low around $56,000, with intermediate support expected around $70,000. However, debates continue about whether Bitcoin's traditional 4-year cycle remains relevant in an increasingly institutional market. Meanwhile, quantum computing concerns are resurfacing. Most Bitcoin developers argue quantum computers capable of breaking Bitcoin's elliptic curve cryptography won't exist for decades. Adam Back from Blockstream called the quantum risk ridiculously early and riddled with unresolved research problems. But investors like Nick Carter are concerned about the lack of a clear preparation timeline. Bitcoin Improvement Proposal 360 proposes introducing quantum-resistant address formats, but implementation would require years of software updates, infrastructure changes, and user coordination. Ethereum developers are planning the Glamsterdam upgrade for 2026, which would embed proposer-builder separation directly into the protocol. This prevents any single actor from controlling transaction inclusion or ordering, reducing opportunities for MEV manipulation. That's a wrap for today's edition of Chain Reaction by Capital Copilot. We hope you're feeling more informed and ready to navigate the cryptoverse. Until next time, keep your digital wallets ready.